Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Crochet Rainbows and Butterflies. Today we are going to learn how to crochet this mandala coaster. Now before we get started, if you haven't yet, don't forget to subscribe to my channel to never miss a crochet tutorial. Now for this tutorial I have used crochet hook 3mm. You can use any crochet yarn, but for this tutorial I am using crochet 4-ply yarn. So let's get started. We begin with a slip knot, and once you have your slip knot, you need to work a chain of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now once you have your chain 5, you need to work a slip stitch in the first chain that you started your work with. That's right here. Now once you've done that, you need to chain 3, 1, 2 and 3, and you need to work 1 double crochet in this ring. That's 1 double crochet. Now you chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and now you need to work 2 double crochets in this ring. That's 1 and 2. Again you need to chain 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, and you need to work 2 double crochets in this ring. That's 1 and 2. Now you need to continue working this pattern. You need to chain 8, work 2 double crochets, chain 8, work 2 double crochets. You need to continue working this pattern 4 times. So you need to have 7 pairs of double crochet. So you have 3 here, 1, 2 and 3. You need to have 7 in total. I've completed working 7 pairs of double crochet. If you can see, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now I have my chain 8. So now you need to join your row by working a slip stitch right here. This is the first chain 3 that you started your row with. You need to work a slip stitch and you need to change the color. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to cut this yarn. I'm going to join the next yarn while working the slip stitch. So you insert your hook, you leave this yarn and pick up the next color, put it on your hook and pull through with your slip stitch. And now you chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. You need to work 1 double crochet in the same stitch right here. And 2 double crochets in the next stitch. That's 1 and 2. And now you chain 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. You need to skip the chain space, and right into the next double crochet you need to work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. And again In the next double crochet, you need to work 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2. Now you chain 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Skip the chain space. Right into the next double crochet. You need to work 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2. And in the next double crochet, you need to work 2 double crochets. It's 1 and 2. And now you need to continue this pattern till you reach the end of this row. I have completed working my row, and now you need to join your row with the slip stitch. And again we are going to change color. So we are going to drop this yarn and pick up the white one. So you're going to insert your hook and you have your white yarn here. You need to pull that through your slip stitch. And now you chain 3. Now in the next stitch you need to work 2 double crochets. So in the first stitch you have your chain 3. In the next stitch you work 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2. Now in the next stitch you work 1 double crochet, and in the last stitch here you work 2 double crochets. It's 1 and 2. Now you chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. You skip the chain space, and in the next double crochet you work 1 double crochet, in the next double crochet you need to work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. In the next double crochet you work 1 double crochet, and in the last one you need to work 2 double crochets. 1 and 2. And now you chain 10. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and you need to continue working this pattern for the rest of this row. I have completed working my row, and I'm going to join it with a slip stitch and again change the color. So we're going to insert it right here, drop this yarn and pick up our color. And you need to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And work 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and in the next stitch you need to work 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2. Now again in the next stitch you work 1 double crochet, in the next stitch 1 double crochet, and in the last stitch 2 double crochets. That's 1 and 2. Now you chain 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Skip the chain space. 1 double crochet in the first stitch. It's 1 double crochet in the second stitch, 2, and 2 double crochets in the third stitch. It's 1 and 2. Now again 1 double crochet in the next stitch, 1 double crochet in the next stitch, and in the last stitch you work 2 double crochets, 1 and 2. Now you need to continue working this pattern till you reach the end of this row. So if you can see, it's 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, chain 10, and continue working this pattern till you reach the end of this row. I have completed working my row. Your work is going to look like this, a bit curled up, but that's all right, because once we start pulling up our chains like this, it will flatten up. So now we are going to join our row with a slip stitch right here and change the color. And now you chain 3, 2, 3, and in this row we are going to work 1 double crochet in each of these stitches. So this is counted as the first one. So now that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now you chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again you need to skip the chain space and work 1 double crochet in each of these stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now again you need to chain 10 and continue working the same pattern for the rest of this row. I have completed my row and I'm going to join it with a slip stitch, and you don't need to change the color here, so you work your slip stitch and pull up your yarn, and you need to attach a stitch marker there. Okay, so now we are going to work these chains. So what you need to do is you go in through the first chain of your first row and you pull the second one through it like this. Now you have a loop. Now you go into the loop and you pull the next one through that loop. Now again you have a loop. You go in through this loop and you pull the next chain through that loop. and then you pull the last one. So this is what you have. Now again, the next one, you insert your hook into the first chain, you pull the next chain through it, insert your hook into that loop, you pull the next loop through it, insert your hook, pull the next loop, again insert your hook and pull the next loop. Now this is what you need to do for all the chains that you have. Now I've completed 2, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. You need to work your chains in this manner for all the 5 parts right here. I have completed working all the chains. Now you can cut your yellow yarn. And now we are going to continue our row with the white yarn. You need to slip stitch in the next stitch. Now you need to skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and in the third stitch you need to work a triple crochet. So for that you yarn over twice, insert your hook into the stitch. We've skipped 2 stitches, so we are inserting our hook in the third stitch here. Yarn over, pull through. Now you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through last 2 loops. Again, you work a triple crochet in the same stitch, yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a yarn. You have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through last 2 loops. Now we've made 2 triple crochets. We need to have a total of 8. So we made 2, we need to make 6 more. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. So you need to have a total of 8 triple crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now you need to skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and right into the third one you need to work a slip stitch. And now we are going to work in this chain. So right into this chain you need to work a double crochet in this chain, the white one. That's our first double crochet. You need to work 8 double crochets. So we have 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now after you have your 8 double crochets, we are going to work a picot. So for that you chain 3, 1, 2 and 3. and right here, that's under your first chain. Right here, you're going to work a slip stitch. And now you continue working your double crochets. So after you make your peacock, you need to work 8 double crochets on the other side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now you need to work a slip stitch right here in the next stitch. Now again, you need to skip 2 stitches, 1, 2, and in the third one you need to work 8 double crochets. 8 triple crochets. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you skip 2 stitches, 1 and 2, and right into the third one you need to work a slip stitch. And now we're going to work in the next chain here. So you start with your 8 double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now you chain 3. You work a slip stitch right under the first chain, right here. And you continue working your 8 double crochets on the other side. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And now you need to work a slip stitch in the next stitch right here. And now you need to continue working this pattern for the rest of this row. After you complete your row, you need to work a slip stitch right here. This is the stitch from where we started our triple crochets. Now right into that stitch you need to work a slip stitch. You chain 1 and now you can cut your yarn. Now all you need to do is work in your ends, and we've completed working the mandala coaster. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Thank you for watching and happy crocheting.